So today, Elizabeth, is August 17th. I'm happy to do this video lesson for you. I hope it's useful to you. Some of my students really like them. It can be a little bit weird to follow along with the first time, but what I'm going to do, what I do is I try to make it as much like a regular lesson as possible. So I'm going to play through some things, show you some things, and then you can pause the video and try the right hand or the left hand when you want, that kind of thing. So I'm going to show this. I'm going to point this down just a little bit to you here, and then I'm going to play for you. I'm going to start. If you want to play along with me, also you can. I might go a little fast for you. I might go a little slow, but you can certainly play along with me. For our warm-up, I want to start with Jolly Old St. Nicholas. This is on page 18 of your book. So this is, I'm going to play the whole thing just like you've been playing it. I know you played this very well. I'm just going to use this as our warm-up, okay? So again, you can follow along. You can watch me do it and then pause it, whatever you want to do. Ooh, I put my hand wrong. Did you see that, Elizabeth? I put it here instead of here. Now I'm all set. Ooh, piano. Old MacDonald, right? So we know this one. Again, you can pause and try Jolly Old St. Nicholas. You can watch me play Old MacDonald, pause, or play along with me. Okay, I'm going to do a little more slowly in Old MacDonald, page 20. And then I'm going to play the duet with you, right? So we've talked about that. You did a great job naming all the notes. Dino, My Pet Dinosaur. I'm going to play this. Once again, you can play along with me or just listen and then pause and try it yourself. Thumb share C. I'm sorry. Now I'm having so much fun. I forgot to tell you. I'm on page 28 now. Elizabeth, once again, you can play along with me, or you can just listen and then pause and try it yourself. This is page 28, My Clever Pup. You did this one great last time. You did that one great. So you can practice that one, like I said, with me. Sometimes it's nice to have like kind of a practice buddy. So I kind of end up being my students', I don't know, like somebody to play along with, kind of, a partner. This is the zoo on page 29. Once again, I'm going to try to keep myself slow, but I like these songs. I play them too fast. The new dynamic sign on the zoo on page 29 is mezzo forte. MF in like fancier writing, Elizabeth. So when you see MF, that means mezzo forte. Mezzo is like cut in half in Italian. Forte is loud. Okay, so that means like half as loud, moderately loud, medium loud. Okay, it's like normal. This is page 29, the zoo. playing in a new position. I'm pretty sure we did this on page 30. Our new position, look, Elizabeth, is here, right? So my thumb is on middle C to the left of the 2 black key group. My pinky is on this C down here to the left of the 2 black key group. So that's where our guide is that 2 black key group, okay? Cool, huh? Then on page 31, that's writing page 32. This is a dotted half note. I'm not sure that we ever got to this. This dotted half note in your book, in the pink box, he looks just like a half note, right, Elizabeth? But he has a freckle, okay? So here, you're going to hold it for 3 beats. That's all. Whenever you see one of those notes, a half note by himself without the freckle is worth 2 beats. But a half note with the freckle is worth 3. So this is our new position, though. So this is not thumb share C. This is this. This is sailing on page 32. Again, you can listen. I'm going to play it through twice. You can listen, pause it, and then try it yourself, and then that's what I recommend. And then eventually, when you play this again, Elizabeth, you can play along. This is sailing. 1, 2, 3. I get to play a duet part with you there. That'd be cool. Okay. What can I share? Page 33. Once again, same position. I mean, there's nothing new here, really. I've got dotted half notes that are worth 3 beats. The only weird thing about this song is that it starts with 3 in the left hand, Elizabeth. Look. I mean, that part is weird. But as long as you're paying attention to the finger numbers, you'll be fine. Remember, you're doing a great job reading. When it moves up into the air, that means it moves right on the keyboard. If the notes look like they're going down into the ground, that means I'm going down the keyboard, which means left. That's usually not said. I don't know why, but yes. So I know that's not obvious. All right. So this song, What Can I Share, page 33, starts with the left hand, number 3. Cool. All right. So I'm not going to see you, Elizabeth, until September 7th. The really cool part, I'm really glad I made this video lesson for you today. I hope you are too. But I'm really glad I made it for you because now for the next 2 Saturdays or whenever you want to practice, you can kind of use actually, that would be a good idea. You can use your Saturday morning time if you're home. You can use it as like, oh, I'm going to have my little lesson. And you can watch this lesson on the 24th and the 31st. You know what I mean? So this can be like your lesson. It's not going to take a half an hour. I didn't make a half an hour lesson. But does that make sense? You can go through the lesson with me. So it'll be like I'm there with you. And you can take your time. Obviously, you can rewind. You can just do one song. You can say, oh, she just did that one song. But between now and the 7th, I'd like you to practice these songs. Page 33, What Can I Share? Page 32, Sailing. Page 30, Playing in a New Position. And then the Zoo on page 29. So So I know I went backwards there, but starting with the zoo and then those 4 songs, okay? So take your time with them. When we practice, people always ask, well, practice like until what? When? I always tell my students practice until, frankly, it gets a little boring. So if your song's not to the point yet where it's kind of, I don't mean boring to play. I mean like the song is boring to I already know how to do this. If it's not to that point yet, then you probably haven't practiced enough. But honestly, I wouldn't stress about at all, Elizabeth. Once a day, each of those songs would be great. Take off Sundays, I always say. But follow along with the video for sure once a week. And then I'll just kind of keep you on track. But honestly, you can tune into this video whenever you need to figure out how to play the song or whatever. I will see you on September 7th. Congratulations on your baptism. I'm so happy for you. And I will see you in studio on Saturday, September 7th.